Is the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the NBA served to you weekend style. It's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
And just an absolutely gorgeous view here of downtown Los Angeles, seen from high above. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Pistons, and it's Bogdanovich in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, they've got Bryant. Each and every night, so important to utilize that size under the basket, and you know he'll be contributing in every way he can here tonight. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Davis in at the four spot.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the third most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Ivy, defended by Beverly. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
No good on that one.
Detroit really is one of the younger teams in the league as far as their core and future are concerned. It's always nice to kind of think, what might they become going forward? But they are going to struggle at times, especially on the road.
And he's good on the second. Pistons did have big problems getting wins on the road, and that is one of the reasons why the fans were a bit frustrated with how the team developed over the course of last year. Steve, they just couldn't finish off games when they were the road team.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Just 11-30 away from the Palace. And, you know, when you're a young team, it takes a lot of mental toughness and growth to be able to close out games on the road. It's something they're still learning.
The shot's good from Stewart.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here's LeBron. And Davis can't get it to go.
Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick in 2012. An interesting note here, guys. He and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist were the first college teammates ever to be selected with the first and second picks of the draft. Bet you guys didn't know that.
Gotta love it.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the opposing defense and open things up by using their ability to knock down long-range shots. Success from the perimeter will translate to success on the inside. Those were his words to me, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself. And when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and MKG and then Bradley Beal, also the first time that 3 college freshmen, Steve, went 1, 2, and 3.
And not to mention all 3 players coming from the SEC.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, strange, but, a lot of promise from that draft. A lot of good talent, and I think it bodes well for the league going forward.
Here's Ivy, covered by LeBron. There's the pass to Stewart. Working on Bryant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, if you don't like contact, then you won't like guarding this guy, because he will get after you physically.
Yeah, you got to strap it on tight. Get your mouthpiece in. If you got a headband and knee guards, whatever you wear to protect yourself, you need to get ready for that with him. I mean, he's going to lean on you. He's going to bump you. There's no way to get around it. It's going to be physical with him.
That's good from Stewart.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed to come out after halftime flat. Just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
Both free throws good from Stewart. Well, going back to the Pistons, the third quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the sample size you get over the course of a season, that is no accident.
Well, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making at them over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
And Detroit has possession after the missed 3 from Beverly. Now here's LeBron. D right on him. And Bryant kicks to Walker. Lakers passing it around. Back to LeBron. Feeds to Beverly. Takes the 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here is Cunningham. The feed to Ivy. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Lakers in the lead. And Beverly kicks to Walker. Davis jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. He passes to Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Walker dishes to LeBron. Beverly. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beverly's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Ivy with the bucket.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's LeBron. Bryant passes to Beverly. There's the dish to Walker. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Walker. Passes it to LeBron. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 4. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And Beverly kicks to Walker. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Ivy. They set the pick. He feeds it to Cunningham. He dishes it to Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovich. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
LeBron with it. Pass to Walker for the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Ivy's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks to Cunningham. Dishes it to Ivy. And the pass to Cunningham. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Beverly. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The Pistons rebound. Here's Ivy. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for L.A.
Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
And he can't hit the second.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Lakers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And the first one drops.
Well, you know, you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy, know-how. I mean, he's got it all.
And so he hits both. Now we can talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor. When you look back, has, Steve, there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that about both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who could guard everybody. You know, Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted. But to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
The Pistons shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Westbrook. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Hits it from three-point range. Ivy's got 7. Lakers trail by 3. Back to Walker. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Ivy. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Pistons making a change here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Westbrook gets a screen from Davis. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Ivy. He's got 7. Shot from the top of the key. No good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Passes it to Reeves. They get it back. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Here is Cunningham. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Doubled by Schroeder. Feeds it to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Reeves. Outside Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good by Davis. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
You could see the eye contact there, gave a little nod, and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by Detroit. Westbrook, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Ivy. Pistons keep it alive. Duran, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And this game is tied up now.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. He passes to Schroeder. The feed now to LeBron. Throws it up high. Tipped. Here's Ivy. He's got 7. They set the pick. Left side, Westbrook. He kicks to Davis. Back to Westbrook. LeBron outside. The pass to Schroeder. LeBron outside. The dish to Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Another miss by LeBron.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. He feeds it to Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Detroit making a switch here. .141 left to play in the first. LeBron kicks to Schroeder. He dishes it to Brown. LeBron outside. LeBron left side. Pass to Gabriel. And that one is hammered home.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
So here's Burks after the basket by Los Angeles. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Lakers trail by 3.
Hey, Diabonte!
LeBron gets the screen from Ryan. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And, well, Detroit shooting 45% from the field early. Passes to Bagley. Banked in off the glass. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Brown, good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And here we go with Alec Burks. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the pick. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. The high post shot. No good.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead. They lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
You know, last season an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Lakers trail by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their camp. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury? That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They set the screen. There's the 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. The Pistons leading. And here is Joseph. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Joseph. 3-pointer.
Good boy.
Rebound the Lakers. Brown outside. Pass to Christie. There's the pick. The pass to Ryan. Here's Christie. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Feeds to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Joseph. The feed to Burks. Fires the 3. No luck. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's LeBron. Here's Ryan. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Rackley the pass to Stewart. He kicks it to Burks. 13 feet away. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Christie. Shot by Brown. and it comes off the front of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Passes it to Stewart. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his third rebound tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Christie kicks to LeBron. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The dish now to Burks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Joseph. He feeds it to Burks. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Lakers. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Lakers trail. From deep, LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Joseph dishes to Burks. Pass to Joseph. Kicks it to Burks. From the arc. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And for LeBron James, the season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, he shoots fewer three-pointers, but a higher percentage. So now, you know, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Pistons making a change here. LA's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Gabriel. LeBron outside. Backs in. Bryant. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Hayes. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Cunningham lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Backs down. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Los Angeles.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Hayes. Feeds it to Cunningham. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Beverly. On the wing, Davis. Dishes it to Beverly. He passes it to Westbrook. There's the feed to Beverly. Off target from outside. The Pistons trailing. Number 41, defended by Beverly. Here is Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Stewart. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hayes. With the lead pass. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Hayes. Clock at 6. Number 41. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Detroit making a switch here. Rackley's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And the Lakers with possession here. LeBron outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeBron's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. Westbrook dishes to Walker. And there's the pass to LeBron. No good on the 3. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Launches a 3, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Westbrook. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead. And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Cunningham kicks to Hayes. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Westbrook. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Hayes gets a screen from Cunningham. Pulls from the top of the key. No good from Bogdanovich. Lakers leading by 4. And it's Walker penetrating. Back to LeBron. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's 19 points for LeBron.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Here is Cunningham. Hayes, no good. There's a minute left here in the second. Outside Westbrook. From 8. Bank shot, no good. Pistons trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Gets it to go. And that's now 21 points for LeBron.
Well, after a first quarter where they really struggled from long range, they've stayed a little bit closer to the basket now here in the second.
And see, that's a nice adjustment. I mean, even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you have to try something different to jumpstart your offense, and being balanced in your approach is oftentimes a good thing.
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Westbrook with 1 on the clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
That's good from Westbrook. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 10. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Saturday, the best day of the week. Let's make it even a little bit better with a halftime show. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Detroit. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving them something to think about when they head inside. A sensational first half for LeBron. He's got 21 points, and so far, he's done a great job playing lockdown D. And a resilient Pistons team is staying in it. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. There's been some great work by Alec Burks in this one. He's got 9 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it. Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the number 1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10", with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
And here is LeBron, following the 3 from Ivy. Here's Beverly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Beverly's got 10 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Number 41. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively, very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger. And as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
Shots good by Walker.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Pistons trail by 14. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. From 6 away, the shot is good from Stewart. 8 points for him. Lakers leading by 12. He feeds it to Beverly. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. That's good from Beverly. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pistons trail by 13. Kicks it to Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Number 41. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, you know, the Pistons are a team that looks to pound you inside. Last season, they placed 2nd overall in points in the paint.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Los Angeles calls timeout. And Clark, you mentioned the Pistons' aggressiveness getting inside, but that had its drawbacks. Steve, they were one of the most turnover-prone teams in the NBA.
Well, they're not a great team at turning the other team over, tied for 5th lowest in steals. So the turnover differential, I think, was a major problem for Detroit, something they're going to have to clean up this year.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That's good. And that's now 9 points for Anthony Davis.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
Here's Ivy, defended by Beverly. Ivy passes to Stewart. And the serious dunk to finish it off. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Walker. He's got 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 17. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Ivy. 13 points in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Releases. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages. Good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Now here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Feeds it to Cunningham. Rejected by Walker. LeBron with it. He dishes it to Walker. Let's go. Money from the wing. Walker's got 14 points.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Here's Ivy. And there's the feed to Cunningham. The pass to Stewart. Working on Bryant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
That free throw good from Stewart. Detroit making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers leading by 16. Passes to Schroeder. From deep. No luck.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hayes with it, now guarded by Reeves. That's good. He's got 5.
Well, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on a shot, and it doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there, so having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well. Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
And the Pistons making a change here. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit with the ball. And here's Hayes.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's Schroeder. He passes to Reeves. Dishes it to Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. And the three ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 14. Pistons have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably the guy right now.
Lakers leading by 14. Schroeder off a pick from Davis. From beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Ivy. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Reeves. Rejected by Bogdanovich. Now Hayes. And he lobs it up.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Now the pass to Reeves. For three. Good. He has 6. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. An even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook gets a screen from Reeves. He kicks it to Davis.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here is Cunningham. Now the dish to Hayes. He feeds it to Cunningham. The three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lakers leading by 14. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Back to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Good game for Davis. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Come on, you can hit this!
First one falls for him. Detroit making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trail by 15. Here is Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Duran is guarded by Davis. Goes up on the wing. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Blocked. Hayes with it. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. The shot is off.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Hayes. Feeds it to Cunningham. He dishes it to Hayes. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. LeBron kicks to Schroeder. Passes it to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. LeBron outside. He passes to Reeves. A baseline J. Shot's good from Schroeder. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. The feed to Hayes. Duran. Davis is there. Lock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Schroeder passes it to LeBron. LeBron left side. Pass to Reeves. Here's Schroeder. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. That one is off. And the Pistons making a change here. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And Hayes kicks to Ivy. Dishes to Hayes. And the pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Ivy. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ivy's got 15. Here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. He kicks it to Bryant. Baseline try. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Bryant. Here's Ivy. He's got 15. Here's the screen. The dish to Hayes. Hayes gets a screen from Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. And it's good. Ivy's got 17.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Lakers leading by 16. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Schroeder. Here's Ivy, guarded by Walker.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
LeBron James on the wing. The kick out to Walker. Lets the three fly. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top. They lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Joseph. Six to shoot. Pass to Stewart. Working on Bryant. Shoots from the right block. Again, the Pistons good for 2. Los Angeles leading by 12. Walker goes in. Kicks it to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Brown. Number 41, defended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. No one covering. Here's Walker. Feeds to Beverly. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Makes the lead pass. And Bryant slams it in.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. They weren't about to take those points away from him.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Detroit. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. There's a screen. Shoots from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Here's Brown. After the made shot from Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Shoots a fader. Good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Joseph. Number 6. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. And Walker kicks to Beverly. He dishes it to Bryant. Brown outside. Back to Bryant. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Bryant. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
They set the pick. Now the feed to Ivy. Number 6. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And the Pistons making a change here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lakers leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. He passes to Davis. Lots of room. Can't hit. The Pistons go the other way with it. Cunningham off the pick from Bogdanovich. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Working on James. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Dishes it to Hayes. LeBron with the block. And he recovers it. Cunningham gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 23 points for LeBron.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. That's good from Cunningham. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here's Westbrook. Bryant with a screen for LeBron. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 8.
Hey, who's watching them?
The pass to Cunningham. He feeds it to Hayes. He kicks to Cunningham. The dish to Hayes. They grab their own miss. That shot's good from Stewart.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Now here's Westbrook. LeBron outside. Pulls it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Passes it to Hayes. Fires the 3. The shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Davis, defended by Bogdanovich. And Walker kicks to Davis. Goes up. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich. Pistons trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Cunningham. All alone. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Such an aggressive attitude he has. No invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here is Cunningham. There's a good screen. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The drive by LeBron. Kicks to Bryant. Feeds it to Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham off the pick from Bogdanovich. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 28 points for LeBron.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here is Cunningham. Number 41, covered by LeBron. Number 41. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Westbrook passes to Bryant. He dishes it to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron is doubled. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game. Pistons trail by 7. They set the pick. Here is Cunningham, guarded by Walker. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
The feed to Ivy. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. Dishes it to Ivy. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Ivy's got 21.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And they double him up with LeBron. He passes to Walker. Outside, Davis. Latre. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 9. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Here's Ivy, covered by LeBron. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Good on the shot. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Lakers leading by 7. LeBron sets the screen for Westbrook. Outside for Davis. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Davis has got 19 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here is Cunningham. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. The pass to Stewart. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
LeBron dishes to Westbrook. And Bryant kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron with the bucket.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Number 41. Off target with his 3. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
LeBron passes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Bryant. On the wing, Davis with the shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Ivy. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Now here's Westbrook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thanks for tuning in.